welcome to Sacramento State Stadium. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the FIU Panthers and the Sacramento State Hornets. Reese Davis, David Powell, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the FIU head coach pregame. Bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Oh, we have waited so long for this, and finally it's time to get this season underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the Panthers offense will take the field first. And here's a guy, if you throw it in his general vicinity, he's going to pull it down. We'll keep our eyes on him all game long. The quarterback's telling us that he is going to be a problem. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Proctor. Slings it downfield. With the catch, it's Bean. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. That sends a message that this offense is going to attack downfield.
Yeah, I like this offense coming out being aggressive, attacking the middle of the field right away, way down the field on this first drive, just letting this defense know we're coming to score points.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense. Game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Making side adjustments here. They'll run it from the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
There's some room, and he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
We're only in the opening drive here, guys. He's already making his mark in this game. He is so dynamic from the running back position, and it's obvious in their game plan and what it entails. They are going to force feed him the rock and just wear this defense down.
To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Fires to the middle, and they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on 3rd down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the 1st play. You need to be successful and productive on that 1st play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And they're able to make the tackle.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Not the start the offense wanted. They punted on the opening drive, and now they're in a 4th down situation in their own end of the field. And what are you going to do if you're the coach now? I know you want to be aggressive and you want to stay on the field. You want to try to kickstart this offense, but this is a very dangerous place early in the game to gamble. I can't wait to see what his decision is.
Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense and start this drive. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Looking to throw on 1st down. Much more breathing room than the last time they had the football. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. The run inside. It's Cunningham. Makes a man miss. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throwing right. Makes a catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Florida International offense is back on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. All right, guys, let's talk about Florida International. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working. Because
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Let's see what he can do with it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And there he goes. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Special teams proving to be special.
And kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on it, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida International comes out to start this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Looking down the middle. He's got it. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Looking to throw, it's Proctor. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. It's complete on the right side. Turns it on in midfield. Brought down after the huge gain, gets this offense set up at the 27.
Man, is it nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, short pass, but he has such speed, elusiveness, vision, the whole 9. He shows you all of it right there. Catches the football, makes some people miss, gets upfield, and gets the long gain. That is so nice for a quarterback to throw it short, but you get all those yards after the catch.
That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Wants to go right back downfield. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty so important at the college level. And the offense says thank you very much for the bonus yardage, and it'll be 1st down after the personal foul penalty. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Stepping to the right. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Back-to-back sacks. That's the way you respond defensively. Love it. Getting after the quarterback. Even though this is running time, running situation on the field, this defense was not fooled. They were ready for the pass. They were studied up. 2 sacks in back-to-back plays.
He smashes through the tackle. He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Splits the uprights right down the middle, and they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. From the gun, running back on the move. Makes it past the marker. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Ready, go! They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Finding some room. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Panthers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to pass. It's Proctor. Under fire. Dumps it off in the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He gets it inside the 40, but he stopped at the 39, and that's not quite enough for the first down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And this one is perfect. That'll close the gap to 14.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. When we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Back to pass. Makes the grab. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Looking downfield on first down. He's got his man. Makes the grab. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Gonna take a shot on second and short. On target. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitching.
Here's a little room there. He's up to 51 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Out of the gun, the running back has it. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it again. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And the extra point is good. And he'll just... There is a sense of urgency now. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
He's got the tight end. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
Really nice individual effort that time by the wide receiver. He was trying to get the first down. There was no way he was going out of bounds there on third. Fighting for every inch he could get. Didn't quite get there, and now you've got a big decision if you're the head coach. You're going to stay on the field and try to go for this thing.
Slips through the line. There he goes. Open it up. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Special teams coming through the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Snags it quickly on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Makes the grab. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. Finds a man in the middle. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. To the air, it's Proctor. Safe completion on the screen. He's not going to get to the sticks, and the screen comes up. short. It'll be 4th down. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. By the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing he's 3rd and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally. Nice job by the defense.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got his man on the right. Makes a grab and room to run. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Turning it on! Touchdown, Sacramento State! A great catch and run for 6.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
On to attempt the try. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Let's take a minute to look at Florida International. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
FIU will line up to punt. He's got it. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? And he's going to take it all the way back, and it's fun to watch him run, but there's laundry on the field, and I believe this one's coming back. Well, all of that for absolutely nothing because of the flag. The offense misses out on a huge opportunity there. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Here on 2nd and 9, sends 3 receivers to the right. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Cunningham. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. They dialed up the perfect call. Splendid execution. Now they've got it threatening. 1st and 10 from the 27. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Absolutely center cut. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their... so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying him out.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. At the 35, he's got room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. FIU pushing tempo.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered. He just takes off, and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the 2nd level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it on the play.
The Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Proctor. He's moving out of the pocket. Slides to the ground after picking up the first great play on 2nd and short. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Unloads quickly. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. He's got enough for the 1st down before he stopped at the 22-yard line. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab down the middle. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's got it on the run, and the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the 1st half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire, and down he goes. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Buffalo, taking on the number 9 team, the Colorado Buffaloes. And it's Buffalo, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Who has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the 3rd quarter. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
I did talk to Sacramento State's head coach coming out of the locker room. He is thrilled with the play of his quarterback. No turnovers right now. They have been clean and efficient on offense. They've got a lead. Let's see if they can continue that here in the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on the vibe down here on the sidelines coming back. Back to you.
Thanks, Howie.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
And run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little...
There's a crease. He's... Stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, they're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
Running inside, it's Klopfenstein. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Man, It's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback.
And hold on just a minute. They have decided to take the points here. Thought they might go for it on 4th and short. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And he missed it. No good. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film.
Oh, just didn't have enough leg. It looked like he had the accuracy. It looked like it was going right between the uprights, just not enough power on the kick.
Pulled and fired complete. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding.
Here we go, ready. Red 54, ready to go. Go, ready, go.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Off the RPO, complete.
The first down pass, complete to the wideout.
That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Oh, what a move. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Scanning the field, it's Proctor. Pressure coming. Fires on the move. Got his man to the left. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. Got his man. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd and goal coming up. Now the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, FIU.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the middle. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
Set to advance on the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. The give from the gun. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Catch in the middle. It's Ford. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Let it go. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Klopfenstein. The defense there to make the stop, and he... right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. He's got his man. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. If you're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Sacramento State! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Proctor. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. FIU will line up to punt. On his way back from the 20. Makes a move. They were playing with fire on that returning. He got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. offense takes the field to get this drive underway. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Rides to the back. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Run inside. It's Cunningham.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. They've gotten off to a great start with a season-opening victory. Let's take a look at what's on the schedule for next week. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Running inside, it's Cunningham. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
In situations like this, offensively, when you've got the lead in the 4th quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
Might as well stick with him. Headed to the end zone. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. 1st and goal for the offense.
Ready? Blue 22, blue 22. Ready, go.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for the offense. Power ahead. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards, and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ford International comes out to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking to throw, it's Proctor. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Hauls it in. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. He leaves it with his back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
FIU will line up to punt.
On to kick it away.
Here's the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Sacramento State's offense. To get this drive underway. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution.
Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. He's up to 94 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. They'll ride the hot hand. And the defense makes... after a minimal gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cunningham. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the offense has a... in front of them as the ball is marked down at the 10.
And that is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. And how about the gunners getting downfield to down that
ball? Gets it out fast. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
Here we go. Ready.
He'll try it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking for a man. It's Proctor. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team.
That's why as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on 3rd down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
Bearcats will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding...
Breaks into the open. Inside the 50. The 30. The 20. He is in. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Snags it, and he's open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They're going to test the right side with this one. Got a little grass. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. To the air, it's Proctor. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab over the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Panthers are rolling down the field. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down.
Down, ready. 129, 129. Ready, go.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. The play action fake. Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? They'll go back to the ground. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Red 18, red 18. Single receiver.
They'll move the wide receiver. Firing to the right, complete. Could not make his way to the corner. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field.
Back 14. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. 3rd and 11.
Blue 22. Blue 22.
The old coaching cliche, go player no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, they're